That's
good for them.
I saw a bit today, like a hidden camera bit where this guy calls a computer repairman because his PC is not working. He's got like a gaming PC, and the computer repairman cracks open the case and looks inside, and it's full of beans, like cooked
actual beans,
like cooked black beans, and
when you get a Chipotle, just
yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, no joke, like 5-10 pounds of cooked black beans, and the guy's like, "Whoa, dude, this is you. How did this happen?" He's like, I bought it off Craigslist like 2 years ago. I've never opened it up. He's like, I can't believe this computer could work like this. He's like, that's your motherboard's back there somewhere. And the guy goes, "Are those all motherboards?" And points at the beans. And he's like, "No, those are beans. That's food. This is food." He's like, "So do I need to that? I thought that was like, is that for like cooling? Like to keep it cool?" He's like, no, the beans are not doing anything that you want to happen. We've got to get the beans out.
I need different beans.
He's like, "I hate to say it, but I think you just need a whole new computer."
Covered in slimy bean juice at this point. that is
the guy's like pointing at the beans. He's like, "Are those the motherboards?" He's like, "That's food."
No, that's
food.
Oh man, that is fucking funny, dude.
Fucking great.
Beans.
It's just full of beans. I've got the video here. I mean, we can't watch it because it's he sees some like behind the scene.
So I looked up.
If you're listening and you want to hear it, it's Vlog Creations.
Do you want to hear this Don Lewis and where his money came from? So I guess there's used cars, which is part of it.
Carol Baskin's husband.
Oh, okay.
Another part of it is I guess he bought real estate, fixed it up, and sold it. And then what I was referring to was he frequented Costa Rica as a vacation spot, and he had business dealings that required him to fly back and forth in his little plane to Costa Rica. And his car was at the airport when he went missing. And some people think that it was just a plane crash in the water.
But they explain in the show that his planes couldn't travel to Costa Rica.
He got fed to the tigers. I'm convinced. I bet my bottom dollar.
Like he wasn't flying himself to Costa Rica because his planes can't make it.
No, he's tiger
shit. Is that the
shit
case? Now. I don't know. Maybe I could have my facts wrong.
Yeah, they explained in the show that he'd have to refuel like a handful of times to make it. He just didn't do that. He didn't fly himself there.
Even though so many people in that show are unlikable assholes, Carol Baskin was the most unlikable asshole. Even that's why people hated on her.
The thing is, like, besides Doc also seemed like he had a lot going. He seemed like the smartest guy in the show, and he had a lot like that he was hiding. But Carol seemed so manipulative and like such a liar. Like when you see her tell the same lie back in like 1994 or whatever, and then today, and she does it the exact same way. Like way she's like, Don said he had to get up early. And she like rolls her eyes and like nods her head back and forth. Like she's like mocking the way he said it early in the morning. And like, it's like, she's told this lie so many times. She's
got her lines down basically. Like she found a line that works and she's not going to deviate from it unless it gets real serious. So, fuck her. Carol Baskin, go fuck yourself.
These are the different stories. Conspiracy theorists say that Don had been flying his plane to Costa Rica every month, and he became tangled up in a dark drug trade. Chatter led to claims that his so-called friends suggesting Don liked to bury cash in the ground. Theorists concluded that Don was killed by a drug trade gone wrong. Carol Baskin says that he would fly to Costa Rica every month to have sex while she was on her period with like other women.
King.
And I don't know what the truth is.
Probably the sex. I think it was the fucking.
The monthly thing ties into that, right? Like, yeah, he had a schedule where every 28 days he would go down to Costa Rica for business, right?
I got some business to take care of south of the border. Later. Every month you just
So anyway, I was repeating a conspiracy theory. It turns out.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she killed him. It's so weird that like he was seeking protection from her like weeks before he goes missing, and it's so weird that like the will was written to say like in the event of my disappearance.
Yeah, I remember that. It's very shady. There's too many up in the air aspects for it to be totally up and up. It's like she was planning for contingency issues.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she just seems like a real creepy fucking person too.
She's a bitch and I hate her. Fuck you, Carol Baskin. I know you're a listener to the show.
She's a Patreon, actually. She's a patron.
Yeah. We hung out with her, $50 a month to hang out with us. She's a bitch there too.
Gave her the money back.
We refunded.
Wasn't worth it.
Was it last show or 2 shows ago? We had 2 women in there.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Probably the last one.
That's a record.
Yeah, a couple of ladies.
That is hilarious.